In this problem, we are going to graph the parametric equations x equal to 2 minus 3t, y equal to 1 plus 2t. To graph the equations, we can first take the standard approach to graphing equations, which is just plugging in some points on a coordinate plane. We can make a table. So, we can first select some points, some values of t, and then find the corresponding values of x and y. So we'll have -3. If you have -3 as t, then x equals to 11, y equals to -5. And then you have -2, then x equals to 8, and y equals to -3. For -1, x equals to 5, y equals to -1. For 0, we'll have 2 and 1. For 1, we'll have -1 and 3. For 2, we'll have -4 and 5. Then we can plug these in the coordinate plane. Now, after plugging this in, you will find that the graph after plugging the points, you'll find that the point on the graph looks collinear. So it looks like the graph of the parametric equations is a line. So we need to confirm this guess. We can do this by eliminating the parameter from the parametric equation. So we can do this through the process of elimination. So we need to find how to manipulate these two equations so that we can have them in the form of a linear equation. And after some trial and error, we can find that if we add 2 times x equal to 2 minus 2t to 3 times y equal to 1 plus 2t, you'll have 2x plus 3y equals to 2 times 2 minus 3t plus 3 times 1 plus 2t. So then notice that the t's cancel out, so we successfully remove the parameter. And this equals to 7. So now we are not finished though. The graph of this equation is indeed a line. Unfortunately, this only tells us that every point in the graph of the parametric equation is in the graph of 2x plus 3y equal to 7. In order to conclude that the graphs are the exact same, we must show that every point in the graph of 2x plus 3y equal to 7 is in the graph of the parametric equation. Fortunately, we can do this. Suppose that a pair of points, x1 and y1, as the coordinates, are in the graph of 2x plus 3y equal to 7. So we have the point as x1, y1 is on 2x plus 3y equal to 7. So 2x1 plus 3y1 equal to 7. To show that x1, y1 is in the graph of the parametric equations, we must show that there is a value of t that gives xy equal to x1, y1. So we want x1, y1 equal to xy for some value of t. To find that t, we solve the parametric equations x equal to 2 minus 3t for t, which gives us t equals to 2 minus x divided by 3. So we let t equal to 2 minus x 1 divided by 3 in the parametric equations. So we have x would equal to 2 minus 3 times 2 minus x1 divided by 3. And this equals to x1. Then we can do the same thing for y1. Y equals to 1 plus 2 times 2 minus x1 divided by 3. So after simplification, this equals to y1, which means that x1, y1 is in the graph of the parametric equation. Therefore, every point in the graph of 2x plus 3y equal to 7 is in the graph of the parametric equation. So we can conclude that the graph of x equals to 2 minus 3t and y equal to 1 plus 2t is indeed the same as the graph of 2x plus 3y equal to 7.